Gabrielle here. I'm walking day 44 within my vlog blog Journey to Life series. Tonight it's about the blog I wrote last night called Stop the Bullshit. Within this point that I walked in self-forgiveness, self-application, that I will be pushing to walk in self-application is yesterday I went into another argument with someone, and within this point I saw that I'm obviously addicted to this point of energy accumulation and winning in the argument. And also I noticed that within myself I was walking the application to stop, breathe, and let go of this energy to voice myself and try to win in this argument. And I realized that I was trying to get the last word in. I desired to get that last word in, because if she said something, then I felt within myself that I was losing, and that it was like inside my skin, it was like an itching, like it was like the tense feeling, like I couldn't stand letting her get the last word. And this is obviously accumulated through many years of always participating within this competition with others and in fighting and just going all out to win and to beat the other in the argument, to beat the other in anything that I'm doing. But within fighting specifically, usually I fought a lot with my sisters. I have a lot of sisters, and as we grew up, we always were fighting about stuff. And within our little group, within the sisters, we were very competitive with each other. Not only were we competitive in voicing ourselves and trying to win in arguments, but we also competed a lot in sports. We would play, there's a lot of us, so we would always play sports growing up, and I accumulated a lot of competition and energy buildup of trying to beat my sisters, trying to be the best, trying to gain some attention and satisfaction from my parents, seeing me as the winner, seeing me as the best in what I was doing. So it was a little bit of, or not a little bit, but trying to get attention from them, because it was a lot of us kids, so we kind of had to compete to gain attention. So that's kind of interesting. I just saw that point. But within this point in fighting, over the years of always existing within competition, comparing myself to others, comparing myself to my sisters, I have accumulated this addiction to getting the last word in. So within myself, I see it will be a walk to stop this point of, going into the competition, going into the energy and trying to win, trying to get the last word in, trying to make the last point so I can have a check, like checkmate. But it just perpetuates separation, it perpetuates fighting, it perpetuates conflict, and that continues in my world, in my family life, over the days. Within myself especially, accumulates and continues if I still continue to exist in the back chat, in the secret mind of still fighting with my sister in my head. See, if I didn't get the last word in, I would accumulate all sorts of thoughts of trying to diminish her in my head and justify why I didn't get the last word in, that it was her fault, and she's so whatever the case may be. But always trying to make myself better with, even if it wasn't the case within my living, I would be creating it within my secret mind, in my head, in my back chat. So this point needs to be walked within, stopping my back chat, stopping my secret mind points, obviously stopping the point at its core by stopping trying to get the last word and stopping accumulating energy through thoughts and thinking about, you know, whoever caused the, or that's not cool, that's not true. However, I created within myself the accumulation of the whatever anger or conflict that eventually manifested in my world towards others. So once it's actually accumulated and manifested to actually fighting with someone else, stopping it, stopping the energy that wants to release itself, stopping participating in the thoughts. And because within myself, I see all of it go through my head. I see how it's built up. I see the accumulation of it. I see when I get to the face-to-face with the person, you know, it's accumulated so much by me thinking about it that I will just, because it's built up so much, I will go and confront the person and fight with them because I'm angry within myself because whatever the point that I desire from them, it's not being met, and I am like going into survival mode and trying to get what I need back. And so I'll create conflict and abuse towards the other. So, you know, it's really taking responsibility for myself within this point of creating the anger, creating the thoughts towards the other, comparing myself, stopping the back chat, stopping accumulating in my secret mind the thoughts and energies, emotions, and you know, all these points that accumulate into conflict towards another. Stop separating myself from the other. As I've been walking these blogs, I've been obviously implementing and, you know, walking these applications within my world, and I see and realize that they work, and I'm very thankful and grateful for this process because, you know, I'm seeing myself change, and I'm seeing myself become more stable in my world and not so much going into the conflict and fighting, and seeing that I can slow myself down and stop the participation. I've also come to realize that it's not going to happen overnight. I'm not just going to change, you know, in a short period of time. This is a long process, relatively. I mean, you actually really have to walk the points out, have to, you know, stop each point within yourself that you see that is separating yourself from here, from the physical, from others. You know, each and every point has to be stopped by yourself. So it's a process, of course. I mean, and that was also a process to walk, to realize that, you know, it's not just gonna happen overnight. Like, it's not gonna be a quick fix. It takes a lot of self-perseverance, self-discipline, self-investigation, self-will, you know, and never giving up. Even if you fall 100 times, never giving up on yourself, and always continually push yourself. And as you walk, as you push yourself, you'll see yourself change. You'll see the change that can be. You'll see the potential within yourself, and, you know, that will be a motivator to keep you going. But obviously your motivation is yourself, and, you know, doing what's best for all. So within this point of stopping the bullshit within myself and stopping creating bullshit in my world. It's stopping the shit within myself, stopping separating myself from my world, stopping trying to survive and be in the survival mode to get what I think I need, when everything that I need is here within and as me, within and as this world. Just needs to be walked. So that's what I'm doing. Step by step. Alright, thanks for watching and enjoy.